So I invite everyone, Jonathan and Brian, and everyone listening, in whatever time frame you listen, we're all together, we're here right now together. Close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, and allow yourself to be present right here, just relaxed. We're not trying to do something weird or special, just very deeply relaxed. There's nothing that you have to do for the next 10, 15 minutes as we do this guided meditation. You can come back to any of the doing that you need to do later. But for right now, take these deep breaths, relax, and just be present here in a way that feels soft and expansive, as if you're dropping down into the depths of your own consciousness. So I often use metaphors when I'm doing a guided meditation just to help give you a more poetic sense of what this is and what you're doing, to help take you deeper. So this is all a metaphor, but feel free to just feel it and resonate with it rather than take it into the level of your mind. So allow your being to just move with me as we sit here together. So imagine right now in your deep, still, rested space that you're in right now, and if it's not, doesn't feel deep and it doesn't feel still and it doesn't feel rested, well, you don't need to worry about that, because you are deeper than whatever feels perturbed or slightly jangled or a little tense or contracted or a little ache in your neck or a car hooting in the background or a dog barking or someone in your household moving around and you feeling, oh, I hate that, is going to interfere with my meditation. No, it's not. The stillness that you are is deeper than anything that's going to arise as we're sitting here together right now. So if something feels restless in your being, your body, your mind, your emotions, and you feel, well, I'm not following along very well, allow that restlessness or whatever's there to be there. You are deeper than the restlessness that's there, and that's the part of you that I'm speaking to right now. That part is always there, you're just not conscious of it because so much of your attention is on the surface of your being, in the doing and all of these beliefs and ideas about yourself that in a way trap your consciousness or seem to keep it entrapped at a much more shallow vantage point. So whatever is arising right now, whatever it is totally fine. It's totally perfect. And underneath and prior to that is a stillness beyond words, right here, right now, for everyone. So how you access that stillness is by letting go more deeply. So as we're sitting here together now, there may be a sense that you allow yourself to almost free fall into a depth that is deeper, deeper into the stillness. Now we don't need to worry and have the mind worry about, well, I don't know if I'm doing it right, or what is the level of depth that I've reached. Simply relax more deeply and allow yourself to drop or let go of anything that you may be holding on to. even thoughts or feelings or sensations, simply let those go and allow the consciousness, the being that you are, to free fall. You could say that's a metaphor. It may feel like a sinking or a descent, but it doesn't necessarily have to. So the metaphor we could use here is, imagine you're like a vast, still, deep, energetic ocean of consciousness. And what you're doing right now is you're free falling into the depths of this still energetic ocean of consciousness that you are. And because it's an energetic ocean, it doesn't have a bottom. There's nothing you can bump into. There's nothing to be frightened of. You're relaxing, resting in the depth of the more still layers of your own being, which ultimately are not personal in the way that you think they are. You're touching into an energetic ocean of consciousness that is one field. The consciousness that you think you are is not limited or stuck in a body-mind. It's vast and expansive. And you're simply allowing yourself to be even untethered, or allow the binding force to the body-mind to just relax. Doesn't matter what's happening in the body-mind right now. Open into this soft, still space that is deeper than any thought or meaning or commentary the mind might make, or emotion or physical sensation in the body. We don't have to fight with those. Those are not a problem. But those we could simply say are like aspects at the surface of being. I sometimes say those are like leaves or debris on the top. They're floating on the top of this deep, energetic ocean that you are. So if a thought is arising, or you notice your mind commenting on something, or you noticing a feeling in the body, all of those aspects of thought and feeling and sensation are simply aspects floating at the top of this energetic ocean. You don't have to rush to the surface every time a piece of content comes up, a thought, a feeling, a sensation. You can rest even right now. Rest, relax, rest in a stillness where you may be aware of the content. You may be aware of a thought or a knee aching or a dog barking. But something is just disinterested in that for right now. You're not paying attention to that. And in that sense, you're creating a space to attune to something deeper in you that is not constantly grabbing at the content and not making it a problem either. So as we rest here together, you might sense or feel or notice the beauty stillness. There is no problem here whatsoever. And yet you might be aware of things arising. But deeper than that awareness is the stillness. In a way, to go back to the metaphor of the ocean, if you're resting in the depths of this deep energetic ocean, even if a storm blows up at the surface and you're aware of it, there could be a typhoon, a hurricane blowing on the surface, but is it impacting the depth of this energetic ocean? It is not. It doesn't mean that everything will disappear from your view and there's zero content, zero thought, zero sensation, and zero feeling. It might be, but that doesn't have to be the case. You're aware that there's a storm blowing up at the surface, but you are resting in the sanctuary and the spaciousness of this depth, which may be aware or even noticing or observing or witnessing that, but over time less and less entangled in that. There's a relief here. There's something very precious and very beautiful. It's very hard to put words to. We don't need words. Just allow yourself to be that spaciousness. Resting more in the spaciousness in your meditation can be also translated into your moment-to-moment practice, where you feel or sense even one tiny degree of separation from the entanglement is already a step forward. It's a little more attunement to this higher consciousness. And this still expansiveness has immense layers of depth. In its deepest layers, one can feel the very source of the entire universe, which is yourself. All that, whatever words you want to, doesn't have a name, but it's not dull, void, frightening territory. It's profound being, you could say, of infinite intelligence, love and tenderness. That's your very own being. And it's played a little game of hide and seek with you in this lifetime, where it's forgotten deliberately that it was itself, and now it's called you. You've called yourself by some other name, John or Mary or Sue or Stephen or whatever that might be. But this stillness that you touch into in meditation, in spiritual inquiry, is your true nature. A lot of beautiful depth, and it's beckoning you and calling you. If you're listening to this and participating in this guided meditation, it's inviting you to go deeper and meet yourself on a deeper and deeper level. Touching into the stillness, the spaciousness is the beginning of that journey. So we will just maybe spend another minute or two just resting and relaxing in the spaciousness, no matter what may be coming up. Simply try to rest as that which is deeper than what is coming up. We'll just do that together for a minute or two. And then I will bring the meditation to a close.